Hello, everyone, and welcome. Today, I bring you a story that has left many speechless. A scene not from a drama, but from real life. The unexpected split between Yaman and Sara in Bodrum. It all began in a luxurious seaside hotel. The morning seemed calm, but something was off. Sara, distant, kept checking her phone, while Khan tried to talk to her. There was no response. Minutes later, they disappeared from the main terrace. What followed was a storm of words, shouting, accusations, and then silence. Sara left first, wearing dark glasses and carrying only a small purse. No luggage, no clear direction. Khan followed shortly after, visibly upset, speaking on the phone. Not long after, both left the hotel. The most shocking part? They departed the same day, separately, without speaking a word to each other. The hotel staff, discreet but surprised, helped them pack without questions. The driver who picked them up revealed they didn't say a word during the whole ride. On social media, the signs were immediate. Sara deleted a recent photo and Khan unfollowed her from another account. Coincidence? Unlikely. Hours later, Khan was spotted alone at the airport, wearing a cap and sunglasses, trying to remain unnoticed. Sad, he avoided eye contact. Meanwhile, Sara checked into another hotel and asked not to be disturbed. "I need silence," she said. That phrase said it all. According to sources close to the couple, the tension wasn't new. Weeks earlier, there had already been a public argument in Istanbul. But what happened in Bodrum felt final. No joint statements, no clarifications, just two suitcases left in the hallway and a half-open door that seemed to close a chapter. Some say Khan is going through a tough time in his career. Others believe Sara needs peace. He lives on intense emotions. She seeks calm, said someone close to them. Perhaps that's the root of everything. Today, social media is filled with messages. Some call for reconciliation, others accept the end. But everyone feels something broke. Maybe there's a conversation yet to happen. Maybe not. One thing is certain. This scene marks a before and after. Is this the end of a love story many believed eternal? Or just a pause in the middle of the noise? Time will tell. But what happened in Bodrum is already etched in the memory of those who witnessed it and all of us. There's something about Demet Özdemir that unsettles many and fascinates just as much. She doesn't fit the expected mold. She's not the submissive actress who smiles to please, nor the woman who asks permission to shine. Demet walks alone, falls alone, and rises stronger. Perhaps that's why she disturbs people. Her silence weighs heavy. Her elegance bothers those who expected her to crawl back for love or apologize for choosing herself. Unlike others, she doesn't need public spectacles to stay relevant. Her strength isn't in headlines, but in consistency. While the world talks about scandals, tossed suitcases, and toxic breakups, Demet stays silent. And to me, that silence is louder than any scream. Because she won't stoop, she won't play the game. She watches, breathes, and moves on. And that takes more courage than any televised confrontation. Many accuse her of being cold, others say she's an opportunist. Some, without knowing her, claim she used men for fame. But looking closely, who used whom? Demet never clung to anyone to succeed. Her career speaks for itself. She works with discipline, chooses projects carefully, and maintains a professional image that many envy. She doesn't need scandals to stay on top. Her talent and determination are enough.
What I admire most is her ability to protect her privacy. In a world where everything is exposed, where even a tear is monetized, she chooses silence. Not because she has nothing to say, but because her truth doesn't need public explanation. And that's what frustrates those who want to see her broken, humiliated, or begging for attention. But Demet won't give them that. She keeps moving. And if you want to understand her, do it on her terms. Many still hope she'll fall in love with another celebrity, give sweet headlines to the media, but Demet no longer lives for that. She's in a new phase, more mature, more grounded, more her. And if one day she falls in love again, it will be her choice, not the public's or the press's. I can't help but compare her to others lost in senseless scandals. While some drown in media relationships and public tension, Demet focuses on herself, her art, and her peace. And that's what truly makes her great. Her silence isn't empty, it's strength, it's dignity. It's her way of shouting without losing grace. To me, Demet represents a new way of being a woman in show business, one who doesn't sell herself for likes, who doesn't trade her truth, and who doesn't need to prove anything. She's already done it all. She's loved, suffered, been judged, and survived without losing her essence. And that, in today's superficial world, is revolutionary. I wish more public figures would learn from her, not to stay silent out of fear, but to speak when it truly matters. Not to please the crowd, but to stay true to themselves. In the end, fame fades, but coherence, integrity, and elegance remain. And that's exactly why Demet Özdemir, far from the noise, continues to be one of the most admired, strong, and authentic women of her generation. In the end, we must all respect the space she has chosen to build for herself, because no one deserves to be dragged into unnecessary drama or bear shadows created by others. Demet knows her worth, and no lie or slander can change that. It's a lesson for many, especially for those who think love or fame justify losing dignity. They don't. Demet is living proof that you can move forward with your head high up and a clean heart, even when the path is full of obstacles and false accusations. That's why today, more than ever, we must leave her alone and admire the strength with which she continues to be herself, no matter what they say or try to do. Because a true queen is not measured by rumors, but by the peace and respect she gains through her attitude and truth.